let's start by stretching. So remember something we've done? Just twist to the side and then arm this way. Straighten. The same thing the other side. This way. So let's go. Just take it nice and easy. And the other side. Let the arm really swing nice and easy. Okay. Good. Feel the stretch going all the way to the side. Don't stop now. Let's go. Remember to take as deep breath as possible. Good. All right. Let's go. One more on each side. This one and this one. Good. Catch your breath. And then another one. Squats to push up. So come crouching this way. I want both feet flat on the floor, palms flat on the floor. And then we're just going to very gently push until you get the knee straight. If it's too much to get the knee straight, you can just stop here. Or just try to challenge yourself and get them straight. So let's go. Try to keep the palms flat on the floor too. So let's go. Feet flat on the floor, remember? Palms on the floor in front of you. Stretch. Good. And very gently come back. And again, if the deep squat is too much, you can just stop here. It's good too. Alright, let's go. Stretch. And then come back. Let's go. Push the floor away from you. Stretch. And then come back. And we have 3 more. Stretch. 2 more. Good. One last one. Cut down and push. Very good. Catch your breath. Remember it's Monday. So what are we doing? Let's do good mornings for our warm up. So hands behind you. If you've got weights, you can just hold them securely behind the neck too. Feet just about hip distance apart, and then slight bend in the knees as you hinge from the hips, and then come up. Let's go. And sometimes we do this as a stretch, but if we're doing it as a warm up, we start slow and then speed up a bit. So let's go. Don't stop. Good. Remember it's Monday, so we're going to be doing mostly arms, upper body today. And then we'll throw in for other body parts too. Let's go, don't stop. Okay, let's have a few more. Remember, speed it up a little. We're trying to get the heart rate up. Right. 2 more. Last one. Alright, catch your breath. 10 seconds and then we can start the routine for today. So watch me do a demo. We'll do one together before we start to count. So what we're doing, come on the forearms, straight into plank. So this is 12 o'clock position, and then go to the right, come back 12 o'clock, and then go to the left and come back. Alright, so if you're ready, come join me. 3 positions for the demo before we start to count. So come to the center, straight into plank, keep the back nice and tight. Now let's very gently move to the right. 1 arm at a time, center, keeping the back nice and flat, and to the left, and then come back center. Good. Drop the knees. So if you're ready, we can start counting. The count of 3, 2, get into position, make sure everything nice and straight. Let's go to the right, center, and then left, and then center. Right, center, left, center, right, center. We're almost there. Stay with me. Left, center, right, center. Good. Drop the knees. Come up. And then we do those good mornings again. So if you're ready, hands behind the neck, you have your weight, hold it securely, slight bend in the knees as we also hinge from the waist. Go. We'll start slow and then build up. Let's go. Faster now. 1. Notice the back isn't bending, nice and flat throughout. All the motion is coming from the knees and hips. Good. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Catch your breath. 10 seconds. Journey on the mat for the next one. So watch me do a demo, and then we'll do 3 together before we start to count. So come in this position, sit with your arms pointing, with your arms behind you, fingers pointing outwards, toes pointing forwards, knees bent, lift to tabletop, and then we'll kick to the right, put up the foot, left foot. Good. So if you're ready, come let's do this demo together before we start to count. So come seated, hands behind you. Again, if you have a problem with the tailbone, you can just put a soft towel just above the tailbone and then lift it off the mat and you're comfortable. Or you roll up the mat and put that rolled part just above the tailbone. So if you're ready, let's go. Get into position on the count of 3, 2, 1. Lift the tabletop, kick right and left. Let's go again. Kick right and left. One more on each side for the demo. 1 and 2. All right, very gently come down. All right, so we can start counting on the count of 3. Get into position. 2, lift to reverse tabletop. 1, let's go. Kick, kick. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Keep that tabletop flat. 8, 8, 9, 9. Let's go. 10 and 10. Very gently come down and then come up. Yep. Good mornings. Ready? Get into position. Feet just about hip distance apart. Hands behind the head. If you're using weights, hold it securely. And let's go. 1. Notice the back isn't bending. 2. All the work is coming from the knees and hips. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Keep going. 5. That's it. Let somebody into class. Keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep the back nice and flat. Last one. 10. Catch your breath. 10 seconds. And then we have another one. So again, let's meet on the mat for this one. This time in reverse tabletop. Start from reverse tabletop. Go straight into plank. Cross one foot on top of the other. And then very gently tap one shoulder, set it back down, tap the other shoulder, set it back down. So if you're ready, come let's do this demo. You've got to be extra careful. Make sure your hand is back flat on the floor before you lift the other one. Remember, you're only balancing on one foot. So let's do this demo. Straight into plank. But if it's too much, nothing says you can't do this in plank with both feet on the floor. So let's try both. So let's start with feet on the floor. Lift right hand, tap left shoulder, drop it. Let's go again. Lift left hand, tap right shoulder, drop. Okay, now put that right leg on the left for me. Lift the right hand, tap, left hand, tap. Good. So you know which one works best for you. And you can keep alternating. So if you're ready, let's do this. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's straighten to plank. If you want to do both legs, fine. One leg, be my guest. Let's go. Lift, tap. Lift, tap. Let's go. Lift, tap. Lift, tap. Lift, tap. Lift, tap. Lift, tap. Try to maintain shoulder over elbow as tap. Better balance. Less risk of injury. Keep tapping. Nice and easy. Remember, it's Monday, so we're focusing mainly on the arms, upper body, but we're not neglecting other parts. Let's go. We're almost there. One at a time. All right. Good. Drop the knees. Come up 10 seconds. We'll do the good mornings. Ready? Ready, ready. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Let's get into position. We'll start slow, slight bend in the knees. Back is nice and flat throughout. Straighten by straightening the knees and hips. Let's go. Remember I said we start slow and then we speed up. Let's go. 1. Back nice and neutral, especially if you're using weights. Good. Don't stop. 1. Let's go. 2. Ready? 3. Ready? 4. Ready? 5. Let's go. 6. Ready? 7. 8. 9. Let's go. 10. Catch your breath. Good. Next one, what we did for our warm-up, squat to push up. Good. So you come this way. Again, you can decide to do a full Asian squat, but if all you can manage is a chair squat, it's totally fine. So let's do this demo together. It's pretty easy. So palms on the floor. Now very gently keeping palms on the floor. Slowly push the floor away from you and straighten the knees. Very good. Very gently go back. We have 2 more demos here. Keep palms flat on the floor, feet flat on the floor too. Now push. Very gently come back down. Ready? Last demo. Push. And then come back down. Good. So if you're ready, let's start counting. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Push 1. Try to keep palms on the floor. Very gently come down. And then let's go. Push 2. Remember I said, if all you can afford to is to end in a chair squat, it's totally fine. But try to challenge yourself. Go all the way down. Let's go. Number 3. Push. Down. We're almost there. We get a quick water break after this set. Lift. Stay with me. 4. Down. Ready? Number 5. Down. Let's go, let's go. Number 6. Push. 7. Coming up. Push. Winning for number 8 now. Push. Number 9 coming up. Push. Very good. Going to the squat as we come up for number 10. Push. Very good. And then come up. Good mornings. Quick water break. And then we come in and continue. So you ready? On the count of 3, 2, 1. Get into position. Remember we said we start slow, slight bend in the knees, and then come up. Let's go, let's go. Slow. Now speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Catch your breath. 10 seconds. Catch a quick water break. And come on, let's continue. Ready? ready. Good. All right, so we're back on the mat for the next one too. We're going to do knee push-ups. So watch me one demo, and then we'll do 3 together before we start to count. So I'm going to want you to have the body at 45-degree angle to the floor, straight line from the head all the way to the tailbone, to the knees on the floor. I want the arms beside you, such that when you come all the way down, and it's a lay down push-up, so you're going to come all the way down, elbows are pointing backwards, and then you push. All right, so if you're ready, come, let's do this demo together. So come up on the knees, but if you want to do a full push-up, please be my guest. All right, so you ready? On the count of 3, get into position. Nice 45-degree angle to the floor. We don't want the back shooting out or sagging either. All right, so let's go. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back. Make sure the elbows point backwards and come all the way flat on the mat. Make sure your hands are always beside the chest as you push to straighten the elbows. Let's have another demo. Let's elbows point backwards for this one. Come all the way down and then push. Let's go last demo, all the way down and push. Very good. Now that we know what to do, let's start counting. Get into position, keep the back nice and flat. I'll throw in a little modification as we go. Once we get to the count of 5, we'll be together. So let's go. Let the elbows point backwards as you come all the way down for number 1. Now push the floor away from you. Body comes up as one whole. Let's go number 2. Lift. Number 3. Down. Lift. Number 4. Down. Lift. Number 5. Down. And lift. Good. So for number 6, open the arms out a bit, such that when you come down, the elbows flay open. So let's do one together. So keep your knees on the floor. I still want 45-degree angle to the floor. Now open out, let those elbows flail out. Come all the way down, and then push up. Good. So let's go. We'll have 5 more of these too. Let's go. 45-degree angle. Let's go down. Let those elbows really flail open and push. Let's go down. Number 2, we have just 5. And push. Ready? Number 3, down, on all the way, and push. We have 2 more. Down, push. Last one for this morning, for this routine. Down, push. Very good. Come up 10 seconds. Good mornings. We'll start slow, pick up the speed. Promise you I'm watching the time. Let's go. Hands behind you. Slight bend in the knees as you come down. Back remains flat throughout. Start slow. Come up. 2. Come up. Let's go. Down. Come up. Speed now. 1. Back is still flat. 2. No hunching. 3. Feet flat on the floor throughout. Down. 4. Slight bend in the knees. Don't forget to rise by straightening the knees and hips. Down. Let's go. Down. Don't stop. Down. Let's go. Down. Last one. Down. Good. Catch your breath. 10 seconds. Waiting on the mat for the next one. I promise you I'm watching the time. Good. So coming on the back for this one. Good. So watch me get a figure of 4 position. My right ankle on the left knee. Hands behind the head. And then we're going to lift to a glute bridge. And very Ready? Come, let's do one on each side before we start to count. You ready? Come all the way. Good. Let's go. Find your figure 4 position. And then let's go lift. When you lift to that glute bridge, I want you to lift the heel off the floor. So you're resting on just the ball of the foot on the shoulder, and then very gently come down. Ready? Number 2 demo. Lift. And then come down. Last demo before we start to count. Lift. And then come down. Alright? So now we can start counting. We do 5 on the right, 5 on the left before we go in for the warm-up. Ready? On the count of 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift. 1. Down. Number 2. Lift. Down. Let's go. Lift. 3. Down. Let's go. Number 4. Lift. Down. Number 5 before we switch. Lift. Down. Good. Now let's switch. Ready? For this side. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift. 1. Lift. 2. Lift. 3. Lift. 4. Last one. Lift. 5. Good. Roll over, come up, 10 seconds. Ready, ready. Start slow for the good mornings and then speed up. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1. Start slow. 2. Speeding up. 3. Let's go. Speed up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Catch your breath. 10 seconds. Ready? All right. So let's go for the next one. Still on the mat for this one too. Straight flat on the tummy. If you have weight, you can use weight for this one too. Flat on the tummy. Let the toes point backwards for this one. My first demo, when I say lift, arms up, upper knee, legs, lift. Hold it a few seconds up there and very gently come down. So let's go. Let's do this together. Flat on the tummy. Let's go. Ready? On the count of 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift. Hold it a bit up here and then come down. Number 2 demo. Lift. Hold it up there. Down. Number 3. Lift. Hold it a few seconds up there. Down. Good. Now we can start counting. You ready? Number 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift. Down. Number 2. Lift. We're going for just 10. Down. Number 3. Lift. Don't forget those legs. Really lift them. Down. Let's go. Lift. Down. Let's go. Lift. Down. Let's go. Lift. Down. Let's go. Lift. Down. 4 more. Lift. Down. Let's go. Lift. Down. 3 more. Lift. Down. 2 more. Lift. Down. Last one. Lift. Down. Well done. 10 seconds. Come up. Good mornings. Let's go. Let's go. Again, promise I'm watching the time. Get another quick water break after the stretch and then come in and stretch. So you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, quick water break and come in, let's stretch. Ready, ready. Ready. Alright. So for the first one, let's have our cat cows. So come on all fours. Good. And then let's start by keeping the back flat. And now start by tucking in the tailbone, really tucking that tailbone, arch that back, push the floor away from you if you can. And very gently drop the head. Really push the floor, arch the back as much as possible. And then start by lifting the tailbone, sink the waist, rotate shoulders back, lengthen the spine, send the head back. And then we'll start by tucking in the tailbone again, arch the back. Good. So let's go again. Now we can, let's go. Start by tucking in the tailbone, arch the back, really arch the back. Good. Drop the head. And then start by lifting the tailbone, sink the waist, rotate shoulders back as you lengthen that spine, send the head back. From the same position, lift the head up, and then tucking the tailbone, round that back, go all the way down. And then the same thing, start by tucking the tailbone and up. Let's go again, tucking the tailbone, let the head do the last to come down, arch the back, really arch the back as much as possible. Now lift that tailbone, sink the waist, lengthen that spine, rotate shoulders back, lift the head. One last one, tucking the tailbone, arch the back, really arch. Drop the head, once the head is dropped, lift the tailbone, sink the waist all the way down, lengthen that spine, rotate shoulders, lift the head. Very good. Well done. And then we have one more before we say good morning. Promise you I'm watching the time. So for this one, I want you to come on the knees, lay your toes point backwards for this one. Next, sit. Just follow me. Let's do it together. So come on the knees. The knees are very sensitive. You can put a soft towel under the knees. Now come seated on these heels because I'm going to need those ankles to really stretch. Just sit. Let the toes point upwards. Come point backwards rather. And then come back up. Still on the knees. Now I want the two hands to go all the way to the knees, to the ankles rather. Hold on to them. Push your torso forward, rotate shoulders back, and then drop the head back. Good. So if you got it, hold it. If you didn't, let's go back again. Ready? Both hands back. Make sure you hold on to those ankles really well. Push that torso forward, rotate shoulders back, and then drop the head. Keep pushing that torso forward. Now breathe. Keep the belly. Fight for that breathing space. Just breathe. Keep pushing that torso forward. Get a really nice stretch on your lower back. Really nice deep breaths. Let's have 2 more deep breaths here before we close. Nice one, very deep. Very slowly exhale. Let's go again. In. Out. Very slowly lift the head as you gently bend the hip. Come on the hip, come down. And I say thank you for joining me. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.